I want to talk about the hypocrisy of Glastonbury. And there's three things that happened there. One is the Banksy thing. I don't know if you're aware of this. The second is the fact it cost 350 quid to go to Glastonbury. And then the third thing is the Nova Music Festival. So I'll take these, for the benefit of our listeners, I'll take these one at a time, and I'll mention the Nova thing last of all. Firstly, Banksy created some. It was like an immigrant boat thing. It was like
a blow-up raft with people in it.
And that was passed around
like a big football, football stadium.
Yes, correct. It was passed over the heads of the crowd, while some anonymous singer we never heard of sang some crappy song about immigrants. Now, firstly, the horrific thing about that is that all the faces of the people on the boat were brown, whereas the crowd passing it around were predominantly white.
99.9%.
White. Secondly, sorry, I keep snapping on your feet, by the way. Just to let you know, gentle listeners, he's not wearing any shoes down here. Secondly...
And my nails have been painted pink by my granddaughter.
I didn't see that. Secondly, to get into this incredibly elitist, sanctimonious, virtue signalling concert, you have to pay 350 quid. And by the way, Nick, if you don't pay your 350 quid, you ain't getting in. Because we talk about borders and talk about walls. They have built the wall, similar to the one you want to build in Liverpool, by the way. They have built a wall around Glastonbury that nobody can get past. And so these elites, middle-class RC people in Glastonbury passing around the Banksy thing, thinking they're on the side of immigration or whatever, while some idiots singing about immigration, have closed off Glastonbury to the normal people who can't afford 350 quid, which is most of us.
And I'll give you a little bit more irony as well. That wall is guarded and enforced by immigrants.
I didn't know that.
Who are security guards?
Yeah, of course, get some low-paid immigrants.
They'll all be low-paid immigrants.
Yeah.
Protecting a wall.
Yeah, to keep... So that's the first thing that irritated the hell out of... First and second thing that irritated the hell out of me. But also Banksy, who is a relatively talented artist. You know, he's a
far left.
He's another far left shill. You know, just like these celebrities, giving messages about things they actually do not understand anything
Well, I'm looking
about.
forward to a year from now, when Labour in power. I want to see what he's doing then.
Yes, yeah. Finally, the thing that's quite sad, actually, this is a music festival. It's about celebrating love, freedom, not immigrants and all that, kill Trump and all that sort of stuff. Nobody mentioned on any of the stages at any point, despite all the place was apparently rife with Palestinian flags from the river to the sea. Nobody mentioned, none of the RC celebrities, none of these so-called caring, virtue signalling people mentioned what happened on the 7th of October last year, and that was the Nova Music Festival, a very similar event, far more, actually I think the Nova is far more, less surrounded by a war, it's far more of an open festival. But that was a music festival in Israel where 364 people were killed by Hamas, and it just wasn't mentioned.
Doesn't surprise me. Glastonbury has been woke central for a hell of a long time. People who go there think they're special. Like I say, a couple of years ago it was all about saving the earth, and so was Glastonbury. And you see photos of Glastonbury the second everyone leaves. The rubbish, the crap. People leave their tents there, leave everything and just walk away. It has bin trucks coming for days, cleaning up the area. It's not just litter, it's all sorts of things there, because people buy all the stuff, use it, and then just go on, because if you can afford 350 quid for a ticket, you can afford another couple hundred quid for a tent and other stuff. They're just hypocrites. Most people have not got an idea about politics. Palestine flags is a trendy thing to wave. Other years it would have been trans flags. there's always a cause to wave about. Most of the people there wouldn't even know about the Nova Music Festival and how they all got killed and machine gunned down, and it was horrendous, a music festival for people very similar to them. These people would have been left wing. These people would have been, supporting Gaza to be its own state and a Palestinian state, because not all Jews are anti-Zionist, not all Jews are for this. So again, they would have been turkeys for Christmas. They would have been supported all this, very left wing themselves. But none of this shocks me, because Glastonbury's been like this for a hell of a long time. But it's ironic that they have one of the best wall structures in the world for the concert, while they're going on about open borders and let everyone in. Well, no, but don't come in here though, because we want 350 quid off every single one of these.
Some good news is a load of people got over the wall. I saw them climbing.
They do every year.
Yeah.
It's a military operation. It's people who... I knew somebody who snuck in every year and was telling me the people who organise the sneaking in, this is their full-time job.
Yeah.
They make enough money over the weekend doing this. Sometimes they're digging tunnels.
I see. People pay them and they get them in.
Yeah. It's just like so they say, give, and don't forget, it's sold out as well.
Yeah.
So you can get people in on some days for 350 quid.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Good.
Because they just can't get it sold out.
Yeah, they can't get in there regardless.
And so you can make a load of money at it. Then if you
sounds like you know a bit too much about this, Nick, from the sound of it.
Only a friend who used to go. She told me all about it. Concerts don't do anything for me.
Not for me either, and not because I don't like music and things like that. I do, but when we were young, I'm older than you, but when we were young, to go to a concert was a cheap night out. It wasn't expensive. You could go to when I was at Leeds University, you could see a lot of good acts for a few quid at the student union.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have been headline.
Yes, headline acts. Headline acts used to come to the universities, around the universities. You didn't go to university, Nick, so you probably don't know, but I don't wish to lord it over you in this way.
You're so much better than me.
Yeah, well, as you know, I'm fully classist. So you could go to a concert and it wasn't anything like expensive. And Glastonbury originally was not expensive, and there wasn't a war around Glastonbury originally.
It's like a 1960s hippie thing.
Yeah, exactly, and it was pretty much open for everybody. And it was, but now these
are all businesses. Yeah, these are multinational businesses.
And Taylor Swift, and somebody I know went to the Taylor Swift concert, and I said, "Really? Did you go to Taylor Swift concert?" Keir Starmer was there.
Well, he went for a PR. He's trying to get younger voters.
Yeah, Keir Starmer was there. Prince William was there. Why would you want to go to a concert where these people are there?
I think Prince William he's got his 3 kids. They may be fans of...
Stop trying to get
No, I can understand you taking it. But again...
But you're right, I don't go, because so many of my arsey middle class friends take a delight in saying, I went to this and I know they're paying hundreds of pounds to go there. And they don't appreciate the music like a young person would appreciate it. But they just it's a virtue signalling and status symbol thing as well. Yeah. So I despise those things now. I won't go to them.
Did you like that video? I think you did. Hit the bell, give it a big thumbs up, comment, and don't forget I'm standing for election in Oldham East and Saddleworth. So please share this video, speak to your family and friends if you live in Greater Manchester, and if you live in Oldham East and Saddleworth, make sure you vote for me. Catch you soon.